The holy trinity to taking the best action you can take is reading, writing, and meditating. These things can lead up to positive and productive action. And the way they do that is they prime your mind, they open up your mind, they fill you with knowledge and understanding and insight, and they allow you to express, they allow you to release, they allow you to let go. Let go what is unnecessary. Reading specifically. Reading is you're taking in information, you accepting, you are gaining insight, you're building knowledge, you're getting informed on something that you want to take action on. If you want to build a house, you're going to read a book about how to build a house, and it's going to be informative. You're going to get insight on how to build a nice house. You want to learn how to build a foundation. You're going to get the windows. You want to get the painting and, read. You read about it. The purpose of reading is to gain insight and information about whatever action it is you want to take. Then you got writing. Writing allows you to get your thoughts on a page. It allows you to see what's going on inside of you, and it allows you to express your feelings, express doubts, emotions. It's a release. It's a way to keep your mind moving, keep your mind agile. Well, just like reading too, but writing does it in a different way. It allows you to move your hand and let your brain just spit everything out on the page. Then you got meditation. Meditation, honestly, is like a combination of the two. When you meditate, you take in whatever wisdom your subconscious brings up to you, but you also project that, you're also projecting whatever it is, you're thinking about. Because when you sit and meditate, the goal is to be still, and things will come up. And these things can be informative and insightful, or they can be something that you realize that is just coming up in your brain that you gotta let go. So it's kind of a mix of those two things. But meditation helps you to make better decisions, because it slows down your response time. It slows down that pause. It gives you a moment to pause between actions, to pause between decisions. And that pause can be the difference between a good and a bad decision. So that's the basics of meditation. But it also gives you intuition, intuition about the right actions to take. If you so believe there's, a right and wrong action. But meditation gives you that base of, it gives you like a base to jump off of. Reading allows you to take in, writing allows you to spit it out, and meditation gives you a base. It gives you the groundedness to move correctly. Now, the application of knowledge is the true value in reading. We can read all the self-help books you want to read, but if you ain't applying this stuff, if you're not putting it to action, if you're reading too much, if you're taking in too much information, then you set yourself up for failure. You can overindulge your brain in information, and now it's just muddy waters, and you don't understand anything. You don't even allow yourself to process this stuff. This is also why I suggest, you take breaks off social media, so that you can take in the little information you do get with more attention and more intention. So yeah, reading is useful, but don't overdo it, and make sure that what you're reading is actually going to contribute to what you're doing. Be intentional with what you read, the information you take in. As for writing, honestly, I don't feel like you can do too much writing. Writing, you can write all day. I mean, write, to the extent to where it's useful for you. Like I wouldn't recommend you write all day unless that's your job and you writing a book or whatever. Just, I guess, make it work for you. But writing definitely contributes to your actions because it helps you to it helps you be more truthful with yourself. If you're writing your thoughts, your feelings, your whatever your motivations are on the page, it makes your mind, it attunes your mind to seeing what's going on with you. Because when you write it, you got to think about what you're writing. And if you're writing your thoughts and emotions down, you're thinking about you thinking more about your thoughts and emotions. And the more you do that, the more automatic it'll become, and the quicker you'll be able to just come up with ideas, solutions, thoughts, and it'll just be fluid. You'll just be like, oh, bam, all right. Well, what's this? This. You'll come up with answers to your own questions. You'll come up with answers to others' questions. And you'll just be more truthful and more open and more fluid. And meditating combines all these things. The more you meditate, the more you become aware of these things on a deeper level. The more informed you become from your own stuff, the more informed you will become on your own insights, your own intuitions, your own subconscious, your own book, your own inner book of all your experiences, your past experiences, your childhood experiences, past life, whatever. You become more informed on these things, and you process and express the things that you didn't process or didn't express, and you let go of the things that you don't need. As you breathe, as you focus on the breath, you realize there's less need to hold on to these things, these thoughts, you just let them go by. And through that, you get a release, Through that, you get a better sense of groundedness. You get a better sense of flow, a better sense of moving forward, Meditation, it's like it clears the pathway of all the gunk and crap, Let me think. A good analogy would be like pipes, right? You got pipes that are clogged and dirty. If you got all this gunk in there, meditation is like Drano. Meditation is like that. It's like bleach. It's like whatever clears it out, whatever cleans out your drain and makes it shiny and new so that the water can get through, the nutrients can get through. And the nutrients is your reading, and you're writing. It allows it betters everything. It allows things to flow more. It keeps your water clean. It keeps your water from being all contaminated. It's like a water filter, So, meditate. Feel free to meditate, write, and read, but make sure they're purposeful and intentional. Make sure they lead to actions that bring returns to you. I love a good fiction book. But even those, you can have intention for those. Like, what do you want to get from this book? What do you want to do? Are you just reading it for entertainment? Even that's an intention. So don't feel like you can't just read whatever you want to read. Because fiction helps too. But just have an intention for everything that you endeavor. So if you want to keep growing, you want to keep, building, do these things. Try to do them every day if you can. That's it. That's all I got to say about it. If you want to keep growing, feel free to subscribe. Have a good day.